Hello, I'm Sean Kent Hayashi with Saucon Valley Cute and Cuddly Schnauzers. This little boy, this black and red puppy, is one of Nellie's puppies. He is thriving. He's also tiny. In this video, we're going to do a whole bunch of things. First, I'm going to take you back about a week, and I'm going to show you Nellie and her puppy. And then I'm going to bring you forward a little bit and show you some things along the way with some of our other Schnauzer puppies and things going on here at SVCC Toy Schnauzers. But there's also lots of adventures in this video. So I'll be taking you on several puppy adventures. But at the very end of the video, I'm taking you on an adventure to Philadelphia. No puppies, but big, important things happening in my family. So bringing you along for the adventure. This view right now makes me so happy. Look at these puppies happily nursing. And you can see there's quite a size difference between this one and the others, but he is doing fine. I wanted to show you how I'm keeping him latched on. So I just have my hand up against him so that when he wobbles, there's some stability. And I'm also not letting this other puppy nudge him off the nipple. He's been nursing like this now for probably 5 minutes or so. And I'm just protecting him so that he's in good shape. This is what a 4-ounce puppy looks like in my hand. You can see why I say when puppies are first born, when they're really little, they are tiny. This is a 4-ounce, thriving little boy. Devin has been working with Jasper a little here. Thought you might enjoy seeing some of this.
Yes, touch. Touch. Yes, touch, Jasper. Yes, sit.
The treat of choice today is wild Alaskan salmon.
Yes, down. Yes, down, Jasper. Yes, watch me. Yes, watch me. Yes, Jasper. Yes, spin. Yes, sit. Down. Yes, down. Yes, down. Watch me. Yes, watch me.
I love the tail wagging.
Jasper.
The big work up here to jump off.
Yes. Yes, come, Jasper. Yes, come. Good job. Yes, places, Jasper. Yes, places. Jasper. Yes, come. Yes, come, Jasper. Yes, places. Yes, sit. Yes, down. Yes, down. Touch. Yes, touch. Touch. Yes, touch.
He is doing so great with his impulse control and following the lure, the signals. Great job, Jasper.
Yes, Jasper. Yes, down. Okay.
Jasper is 11 weeks old.
Okay.
And isn't it incredible what an 11-week-old little Schnauzer puppy can do? You're such a smart boy, Jasper. Yes. When we have a litter of puppies where one is significantly smaller than the other puppies, we regularly check in on the puppy, the little one, to make sure, in this case, that he is eating and getting plenty of food. We weigh him regularly. In those first several days, we're literally weighing him 4, maybe 5, 6 times a day to ensure that he is gaining weight. There's lots of things that we're doing here to make sure he is able to thrive along with his siblings. Sometimes the puppies like to just come lay on their mom's belly, even though they're not nursing. And right now, 2 of them are laying on mom's belly. They're not nursing, but they're holding the little guy in place. If they weren't there holding him in place, I would have my hand right here like this, just to help hold him in place so that he can stay on long enough. He has been nursing for quite a while now, and I expect him to probably fall asleep while he's nursing. So he'll drink so much, he'll go into a milk coma and he'll fall asleep. And then this one's right here supporting him so he doesn't fall off. And when he wakes back up, he'll just start nursing again. This is very common for little puppies. He slept for about 2 or 3 minutes, woke back up, and started nursing again. And you can see the chocolate puppy is so big, she can bulldoze her way through, if you will, and knock him off. Once an hour or so, sit with him and just make sure he gets 10 minutes of uninterrupted time to nurse. When she gets close to him, I can put my hand right in there like that and create a barrier so that she can't knock him off. Now this one's starting to nudge. You can see they would just knock him right off. And then when they get on top of him, he's so small, he can't get himself out from under them. So we're enabling him to eat without the disruption of his siblings. And there are plenty of nipples here, so we're not at a shortage of nipples. So everybody gets to eat. This is such a great position for him because he's resting up against his siblings who are sleeping. His mom's leg is over the top of him, so it's holding him in a perfect position to enable him to just keep nursing. Whenever he wakes up, he's already attached, and he can just start nursing again. They are sleeping so well because they have eaten a lot, and when I look at their weights from this morning, when I first weighed them at around 6 a.m. to now, these 3 have gained quite a bit of weight. Sometimes when puppies are nursing, they will get to the point where they've tapped mom out. In other words, the milk that was available at the moment has now been eaten, taken out, right? And all of a sudden, there's no more milk available. In other words, they've used it, and now they're starting to root around for another nipple. And that's what you see happening here. I could tell we were really close to that happening. And so that's what you just saw. The 2 larger ones were able to tap out what was available in that milk area. And now what they're going to have to do is they're going to have to start sucking much harder, much more, with more intensity. The puppies have had 4 training sessions today, and you can see little Miss Libby here is conked out, taking a nap. What a cutie. We could call these the lazy dog days of summer. All of them. Oh my goodness, how funny. And it's very quiet here. I'm sitting in my chair in my office here, and when I am in my Zoom meetings with my coaching clients, I can see the puppies. Nellie's puppies are 1 week old today, and all 4 of them are thriving. Nellie is eating while each of her puppies is getting a session of early neurological stimulation. This is where we rub inside their ears and rub the paws of their feet and get them used to being comfortable in a variety of different positions. And we hold them in these positions until they calm and relax. In fact, you can feel it. They all of a sudden just their whole body deeply relaxes. They become like jelly or putty in your hands. And this is helping wire their brain, early neurological stimulation. This is why it's called ENS. And you can see our little chocolate girl here, 1 week old, doing very well, being touched, being handled, getting comfortable. And Nellie is enjoying her afternoon lunch. This little boy is going to be living in Hellertown, Pennsylvania, right near me. He's going to Deb. In this position, Dana's going to rub on his chest a little bit. So she'll use her fingernails and just very gently rub on his chest. Notice he has a little tiny bit of white there on his chest, and it appears he has some white on his back paw there. I wanted you to be able to see, this is the biggest puppy in the litter, and this is the smallest puppy in the litter. Both are boys, and this one is exactly double the weight of the little one. It requires that we are checking in on the little guy here to make sure that he can get up from under his siblings if one of them is on top of him. But he is thriving. He is doing so well. There was a big yawn. He is eating well and doing all the things he needs to do. He's gaining weight, and so we can say he is thriving. This is Nellie's black and silver girl. John and Jessica, this is your little girl. So Nellie's puppy, 7 days old today, getting her ENS, early neurological stimulation. We rub on her ears. We hold her up into positions that she probably wouldn't get herself into otherwise. Help her to become very comfortable. And you can see here's Mom. Dana's doing a great job of early neurological stimulation on all the puppies today, but wanted you to see specifically how we do it.
Sometimes you just can't make up the silly things. The silly things that they're doing. Sailor, you were sleeping so funny over the top of that box like that. I just couldn't resist laughing at you and showing that off. Yeah, here's all the little ones. Sailor's very tired at the moment. Oh my goodness, what a funny boy he is.
Today is Saturday, and Nellie's puppies are 1 week old today. So we are going to be making some changes because there are several significant things happening today. In addition to Nellie's puppies being a week old, Huckleberry's puppies are 2 weeks old. And we are going to move Nellie's puppies down into the playpen for the day. So during the day, they will be downstairs, and during the evening, they will likely be upstairs here with me. Just showing you Nellie's little puppies. How beautiful they are. Gorgeous coloring, look at that. And then here is my first ever black and red. So this is a little boy who is black and red coloring. And he has a blaze of white on his chest. And he's a little guy right now. Don't know if he will always stay the little guy or if he will, over time, end up becoming the same size as the other puppies here in Nellie's litter. Nellie is enjoying her breakfast. And once she's finished her breakfast, I'm going to move them down into the puppy area at the same time. So I'm going to take the puppies and Nellie together so that Nellie understands that these are her puppies that have been moved down into the playpen I have prepared for them. Nellie, I think you're ready. Yes, I think you're ready. You are excited about moving your puppies down to the lower level. Here we go. Jim is helping me here as we are making this transition. I am constantly amused. Jelly was sleeping in the food bowl. Jelly, you are a silly girl. And now Sailor is in the food bowl. Yay, it's Saturday. Brianna is here. This is a big day for you, Brianna. You know why?
Why?
It is the first day that you are taking the whole day yourself.
Yes.
Right? And so you are literally here from the beginning of the day to the end of the day, taking care of the puppies. I know you've got a couple of our dogs that you're going to go and visit because you do some dog walking and pet sitting and kind of things like that for our dogs that live in other homes. But it's a big day today because I'm not going to be here. And it's all going to be on you. But I will be available by phone. You can call me anytime that you need to check in with me on something. And Jim and I have moved Nellie and her puppies downstairs. So let's check that out. Brianna, you have been here long enough now. I feel so confident in your ability to manage the whole day here. Are you also feeling that sense of confidence?
Yes, very.
Jim and I have an exciting day ahead of us. I'll share more details about that a little later. Look at this cute little carrier. I don't know if you can tell how small it is, but it is adorable, and it is the perfect size for taking Honey Bear back and forth to her guardian. You might be wondering if I'm recommending this little carrier. It's tiny, it's teeny, but you can see at this age and this stage, she fits in it really well. But no, I don't recommend that size carrier. I would go ahead and get the one that will be great for her whole life. So hi, Honey Bear. Yes, what a cutie pie you are, Missy. So she fits beautifully into this carrier, and she will fit beautifully into this carrier for her whole life and be able to travel very easily on airplanes and cars and so forth. So this particular carrier is on my website. If you are looking for a carrier, go for this full size instead of these smaller ones. If you're looking for some of my favorite things like this carrier, my website is SVCCtoys.com. You can see right here, SVCCtoys.com. I have a shop. Click on shop. It'll take you to my favorite things. This is Nellie's area where she has her puppies. I'm just about to go in and clean this. Opened the gate to go in and do the cleaning, and you can see she has some beef stew. She also has 2 different types of kibble and a full bowl of water. We want to make sure she, a nursing mom, always has access to food and water. Here are her puppies. I have not tried this product, Bernie's Perfect Poop. But as you can see, it is a digestion support supplement, fiber, prebiotics, probiotics, and enzymes. And I'm curious if any of you have used this. Would you put in the comments what your experience was with it? And for those of you who have deep expertise in pet nutrition, would especially love your comments. Here are the Here's what it says about this. So health starts in the gut. We know that. We know the microbiome is so important. Gives you the feeding guidelines, the active ingredients. So again, if someone has insights into this particular product or has used it and has experience with it, please put it in the comments. Again, Bernie's perfect poop. I chopped up some cucumber and some asparagus that I'm going to give my dogs as little snacks. For breakfast, I'm making them a carrot buffalo omelet. So all these eggs will get cracked into with the carrots and the meat, and that will be their breakfast this morning. So on top of that layer of carrots and meat, I put in the eggs, and you can see how I'm cooking them here by covering. And so that's going to taste really good. That would taste good to me. But I have a feeling the dogs are going to really love it. And one nice thing about my dogs, they have never once complained to me about anything I've cooked for them. I love that also. Sounds like my tea is getting ready for a veterinarian appointment. This week I have 2 vet appointments because I have multiple things going on. This one is all about DHPP shots, so you can see that I'm getting them ready. But later this week, I'm taking Ginger Tea Time in for her puppy count x-ray. I put Dazzle's 3 puppies in the stroller top here, and this is how they will ride in the car. You can see here what it looks like. I've put Dazzle's 3 puppies here, stroller top, and I've made sure that the mesh side that can see out is looking forward. Now I'm going to do 2 of the airline carriers, one back here, one in the front seat with Honeybee. Here's what this looks like. I've got Honey Bear and Aussie in this one. We're putting Haley and Hannah in this one. It's great for Haley and Hannah to learn to travel in a carrier like this together because they will be flying with Jim to California in a carrier like this. Now we'll probably have them both have their own carriers when they fly because we will be able to do that. But there they are. There's Hannah and Haley. We're stopped at a traffic light and you can see they are super calm, easygoing, even though I've got a lot of puppies in the car with me at the moment. You might be asking yourself, hey, wow, why do you put the puppies in a car like this? In other words, Sean, why don't you have a bigger vehicle that it would make it easier? And I say, well, I actually do have an SUV, but I much prefer this vehicle because this is more like what they're going to travel in when they go to their new homes, is my suspicion. Now, I happen to have breeder friends who have much larger litters of puppies than I do, and they do have much larger vehicles for transporting 7 or 10 or 11 puppies at a time. But my litters are usually small. 4 puppies is a nice size litter for me. We don't usually go too much over that. So it works out great for me when transporting puppies to the veterinarian to do it this way. We're stopped at a traffic light. It's about to go, but you can see it's a very overcast day here in Pennsylvania. We have arrived at Quakertown Vet, and I've gotten Dazzle's puppies in the top of the stroller. I'm taking them right in, and then I'm getting these 2. Hello, coming to get you. Yes, hi cutie. We're gonna walk right in the front door. There they are. Now, we arrived at the front door and they immediately whisked us back into a room, and Grace was so nice to come and help me. She pulled the puppies in the stroller, and I was able to carry these little ones in their airline carriers. So Grace is getting us all set up now. I'm guessing she's going to be weighing all the puppies here and getting us ready for Dr. Geller to come in for their exams and DHPP shots. We have curious puppies here. Yes, Honey Bear. Hi, Ozzy. They are wanting to get out and run around, but I am keeping them in their carriers, just letting them look out and be curious. And Hannah and Haley are so relaxed together in their carriers, which makes me really happy to see that. Although they're curious, they're quite happy to be in their carrier. Jelly and Sailor and Jasper are also curious here as we are waiting on Dr. Geller to come in. I am appreciating that they are being quiet. Yes, quiet, Jelly. Yes, quiet, Sailor and Jasper. They're just being calm and curious, which are qualities we love in our puppies. I always feel so happy for and proud of my little puppies when they are super calm, relaxed, and maybe sometimes a little curious as we are in the waiting room at the veterinarian's office. But you can see Hannah and Haley and Ozzy and Honey Bear and the others, 3 more here. Everybody's just relaxed. We've been here waiting, I'd say 20 minutes at least at this point, and not a peep out of any of them. They are just doing so well. And I use this type of experience as training for them. So I don't mind at all arriving a little early and giving them the opportunity to be together. So the fact that they are together helps them to be just super calm and relaxed as well.
What's that tongue doing out?
Sailor's here getting his
We gotta put that tongue away.
exam. Yep, he's a happy little boy. Dr. Geller, they have not made a peep the entire time
really?
today. In the car, they've just been so easygoing. Again, it's not their first time here. They've been here several times now, but they're just super calm and relaxed.
At this point.
So everything's in place for this
Everything's
little
where it's
boy.
supposed to be.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
And not a peep out of them when they get their DHPP shots. Good job, Sailor. You're a brave boy. Jasper, who's being examined right now.
Oh, Jasper.
Jasper is going to Tennessee.
Oh. You're gonna be a country singer? You're gonna be that's why they mostly go to Tennessee.
And yay, Jasper, everything's in place where it's supposed to be.
not
Good
a-
job. There's Jasper's DHPP shot. What a brave boy you are too. And Sandra, here your little girl is getting her exam. Jelly, our little jelly girl. Hey, pretty.
4 pounds, 6 ounces.
Jelly, good job with your little shot there.
Here, Andrew.
Nicely done,
Oh,
Jelly.
wait.
Jelly is 4 pounds, 6 ounces today. So here's Ozzy, one of Honeybee's puppies. Our only little boy in this litter. Say, I have 3 sisters, but I get to play with other boys a lot in our puppy playpen. Yeah.
His testicles are where they're supposed to be.
We love to hear that. Testicles in the right spot, Ozzy.
Another brave boy.
I think Dr. Geller just has the magic
I
touch.
don't know.
Yes, you do.
Maybe Andrew and Racy loading are just perfection.
So, Andrew, what does Ozzy weigh today?
3 pounds, 4 ounces.
3 pounds, 4 ounces. Good job, Ozzy. This is Honey Bear. And Honey Bear is in my Guardian program. So she is going to a family that lives right near me, just minutes from me, actually. Hey, Honey Bear. Hi, cutie pie. And Honey Bear says, I'm just going to lay down for my DHPP shot.
Good.
Nicely done, Honey Bear. Honey Bear is 2 pounds and 10 ounces today. Nice. These next two are going to be sisters all their lives. So one is Hannah and the other is Haley. This is Haley.
So have they gravitated to each other naturally? Or
I will-
everybody is a whole pile anyhow? So.
I'll tell you that the honey bees puppies are all a big pile together.
Right.
But when I brought these two today to the vet, I put them in the carrier by themselves, and they were fabulous together, as they tend to be. We do things where we intentionally put, like we've got another little boy, a sailor, who's here. He's going to a home where he will be with Libby, and so we regularly put the two of them together, even though they're from different litters, just so that they have that experience. But we've been doing that literally since he was born. You know, he was a couple of days old and he was already next to Libby.
You're fine too, baby.
Like a good girl.
All right, sweetie.
Yes.
All right, you want to lay down too? That makes it easy, actually. Oh, you're brave too.
Such a smart little girl.
You're a bunch of brave people.
2 pounds, 8 ounces for you, cutie pie. And here's Hannah.
She's being cute.
Yeah.
I'm the explorer.
Little curious boy, aren't you? Say, I'm very curious about what all is happening here. As my sissy is getting an exam.
All right, baby girl. All right. Good little girl.
So 7 out of 7, all brave
They're all
puppies.
very brave.
All very brave puppies, yes. And let's find out, what does little Miss Hannah weigh today?
She's a little bigger than the other two. Oh, same. 2 pounds, 8 ounces.
2 pounds, 8 ounces for little Miss Hannah also. Good job, Hannah. While their health certificate letters are being printed and signed, I pulled the puppies out into an area that they've not been in before. Again, just to expose them to a slightly different area, environment. People are walking by. Quakertown has such a great selection of dog toys. And one of the things I like about these toys is that they are the indestructible kind. So dogs can't destroy them. Really good choice. Just brought me the health certificates. Thank you, Grace. So each puppy gets a health certificate that shows what was done today and signed by Dr. Geller. And now I'm getting everybody all loaded back in. So I'll take the stroller down, put the top of the stroller right here with the 3 Dazzle puppies. I've already got the other 2 in. It's a rather overcast day. There's a nice breeze out, and so it's cool enough that I don't have to worry about them being in the car for a few moments. We are back at home. Just arrived in my garage, and as you can tell, they're all quiet. I'll be taking them in, and they will be rejoining back with the rest of the pack, and they will be getting their second training session of the day. Dana did their first training session very early this morning. These are Huckleberry's puppies, and I have something very fun to show you. Their eyes are open. Look at that. Hello, pretty. Yes. And this little girl, say, my eyes are open now. Yeah. Gonna show us your eyes, pretty boy? Let's do a little belly rub here, boy. Little belly rub for you, mister. Yeah. And here's our black and silver. Look at you. These puppies are a little over 2 weeks old now. And when they get to be 3 weeks old, we will be putting them into this little bed so that they can huddle together in bed and crawl out of bed to go potty. But until they are 3 weeks old, we will keep them contained in this little container box that we use. So you can see Huckleberries, very pretty puppies. And I think you've heard me say one of their owners calls them the Chick-fil-A cows. How cute is that? Our little Chick-fil-A cows here. This is Nellie, and here are Nellie's puppies. The one that often jumps out first, particularly when she is on top, is our little chocolate and red girl. There she is. What a pretty girl she is. And then the next one that jumps out is our little boy. This is our black and red little boy, and he has a blaze of white on his chest, but you can see his coloring, black and red with some white. I feel like there's some sort of what's black and white and red all over. Something like that, right? Newspaper, of course, but I don't know how that might influence his name. We'll see what happens. And look at you. Oh my goodness, aren't you a cutie? So this is a black and silver puppy. And notice, eyes are open. Yeah! Here we go. Here's our other black and silver. There we go. Look at you. And we'll do a little belly rub. So this is our little black and silver boy, which makes this our black and silver little girl. Let's show you. There you go. And when they can smell that mom is right here, even though they don't all have their eyes open yet, they can smell their way to mom. So eyes are just starting to open. Yes. Okay. And there we go. Eyes are very open with this one. In this bowl, we put some water and then some puppy formula. I'll show you what I mean. But Nellie loves this. She will come drink it right up. And it's great because it adds nutrition to what she's eating. It gives her more liquid as well as fat. And so what I do with this is I can put it right next to her mouth and she will start to lick it. And then I can open her mouth and just inject it in because she wants to be feeding her puppies all the time, and I'm making sure that she's getting enough nutrition by doing it this way. I know some of you who watch me are new breeders, and I just want to point something out. Please don't ever take a bowl of liquid like this and put it or leave it in the box with the puppies. You can see she loves this. She will just drink it very easily. I often don't let her drink it this way. I use the syringe because I don't want it all over her beard. But the mistake that some new breeders or new people make when working with puppies like this is to leave this bowl sitting here like this. The problem is if mom turns that over, or if a puppy starts crawling around and gets in that. So one option is mom spills it and now the puppies are laying in liquid, or a puppy could crawl up on it and just have a problem. So just avoid that by not having a bowl like this left unattended in a area with young puppies like this. This makes Nellie very happy. As you can see, she loves it. And it's a great way to help a mom. In her case, her milk is in and she's doing really, really well. But if I had a mom whose milk was having difficulty coming in, or even on that first day right after she's had puppies, giving her this type of formula, liquid, helping her to have enough fluid in her for her body to easily make milk. This is a key to that. So there's a tip for you if you are a relatively new breeder or someone who sometimes has issues with dogs the first couple of days getting their milk to come in. But you can see the problem. When I allow her to drink it that way, her beard gets wet and then she's dripping it on the puppies. So my preferred way of delivering it for her is using a syringe like this, which she's also quite happy about. This product is from Breeder's Edge Foster Care. It's a puppy milk replacer. And the way you're seeing me use it here is not as a puppy milk replacer, but for my mom dogs on the first, second day as they're having puppies, after they have puppies. This product is fabulous for making sure that they get enough nutrition and that they also get liquid in them so that their milk comes in very easily. So you can see some of the details about the product here, but it's Revival Breeder's Edge Foster Care. You can mix it with water, or you could also mix it with raw goat's milk to add more probiotic to it. Raw goat's milk is fabulous in a situation like this. You are doing such a great job feeding your puppies. They are all thriving. They've all gained quite a bit of weight. Last night, some of Nellie's puppies actually gained well over an ounce. And my little guy there, who's upside down at the moment, he is doing so well. He's thriving, even though his siblings are double his size. And Huckleberry is also doing such a great job of feeding her puppies, taking good care of them. All my mom dogs are just such, they fall in love with their puppies, and it's so fun to watch them love on and take care of their puppies. Good job, Huckleberry. This is Sailors. I would bet that in your community you have something like Sailors also. Sailors is a fine meat Italian specialty store, little grocery store. And I come here for a variety of things, but one of them is what's in this. I like to feed my puppies a variety of different types of meats. I see bison, lamb, elk, more ground elk, ground bison. So I'm going to grab several of these, but they also have this dog food that they've made, and I get the beef variety. So beef dog food right here, frozen, ready to go. I can also get things over here, such as the salmon. I try to get things that don't have seasoning in them. Occasionally I get something for myself. Cheddar chive buttermilk biscuits, yummy. Oh my goodness, they have lots of really great things. Tomato basil bisque, yes. And family size baked lasagna, oh my goodness. And their food is so yummy that it is really crowded in here at the moment. Look at these beautiful yummies. Back at home from Sailors, you can see I got several of their dog food blends. So this is a beef and pork. This is beef. So we've got a turkey antibiotic free. So notice that this has beef, heart. It has several organs in it. And this is why I like getting the foods from Sailors, because it will have the liver and other things in it that are just fabulous. Kidney, heart. So fabulous for my dogs. Hi, your mama is wanting to see you. Yes, she is. Look at these two playing together. What fun. Say, we are doing so well in our obedience routine. Yes. Say hi, Mama. Hello. This is Fig Magazine of the Lehigh Valley. And one of my friends and clients owns Fig Magazine, and you can see for the last several issues, we've had a page related to our puppies. My friends from Fig Magazine are here, and they are shooting photos of our puppies.
Oh my God. Yes.
We love Fig Magazine.
We love you.
And we also love our amazing photographer here. Yeah.
I love that. I even like that look where it won't be your face, but it'll just be your lips, like kind of like snuggling. Push that jawline out though, and then go, oh.
We are having so much fun here
Again, up.
shooting photos of puppies for Fig Magazine. Yeah. I can't wait to see how the photos that they shot today come out and show up in the next issue. You probably recognize these dogs. Yep, that's Burberry, Sienna and Sierra, Honeybee and Sweet Tea. This is Honeybee. This is Honey Bear. I am at Toastique in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania with the owner of Toastique. How exciting. Hi, Jessica. This place is gorgeous. And my son William and I are having a great time. Look at how beautiful this is. If you are in or near Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, you gotta come check out Jessica's Toastique. Oh, how beautiful. Look at this. Ah, love it. I hope you've been enjoying the adventures with me. But now, oh boy, Jim and I are going to the Switch House in Philadelphia for something very special related to Jim's daughter, Kristen. Here we go. Jim and I are off, and we are going on what is inevitably going to be a fun adventure today. Right, Jim?
That's right.
I'm excited. Walking up to the Switch House. This is the entrance to the Switch House. This is the lobby when you first come into the Switch House. They have a hotel here. Jim and I have come into the Switch House, which is a place where weddings are held. Apparently this is a champagne bar, and this is the place where the wedding will be held. That's right. We are looking at wedding venues for Jim's daughter, Kristen. This is where the cocktail hour will be held after the ceremony. This is what the room that I was just showing you will look like in April for Kristen's wedding.
Yeah, this is where the apple.
The Switch House is right near a park. This is the back of the building where the wedding will be held.
So they probably maybe brought coal in. Well, it's maybe not. Maybe it's expanding.
There are opportunities to take wedding photos from way up here on the day of the wedding, looking out, of course. And then there's a park right next door. Things I love about Pennsylvania is the greenery, the colors, the textures of all the different types of trees. Can you tell I'm the daughter of a forester? I was trained at a very young age to appreciate trees. The building here has its own River Suites hotel, if you will, for guests at the wedding. Frankfurt Hall, and we are going to a barbecue restaurant that Jim has really been wanting to go to. Jim, what's the name of the barbecue restaurant?
What's it called? Fetty Sow.
Fetty Sow, I think. Fetty Sow.
This is cute.
So you take a number from the table there, and you place your order, and they bring it to you wherever you decide to sit.
So we had it on, but like, I don't know how much we actually watched of it.
I saw the clips on.
Well, that was a yummy meal that we had here. We would definitely come back again. The Philadelphia Art Museum is so stunningly beautiful. This is not the best angle of it from the high. If you like art museums, Philadelphia has some amazing ones. I highly recommend the Philadelphia Museum of Art, and here is their website. Check it out before you come to Philadelphia so you know what some of the works on view will include while you are visiting us in our fair city. There's so much to do in downtown Philadelphia. But there are also some other little towns like Manayunk and Chestnut Hill that can be worth checking out. We are in Main Street in Manayunk, and this is an area that has all sorts of fun little shops and restaurants and boutique stores. Manayunk, 200 years. Hope you enjoyed this video. We always love your comments. We always love your thumbs up. So if you're enjoying this video, please give us a thumbs up and put a comment below.